Trespasser, you have 5 seconds to leave the premises. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. What I have gathered, the DLC starts at after the first road to Eden ends. So if you start over, you're just playing Road to Eden without the new character. I think you find him along the way, the same as the other ones. Unless there's an option to find him in the beginning game now, in which case I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to continue from the end of the other run. So the only thing I did after the last stream of this was the one fight that was outside of Eden with brother something or other, and then I went back to the Ark or the first zone and got the first elite guy that you skip right back at the very beginning of the game, and you get a boomstick for doing that, which was meh, but we've got it. So we're just ready to go. And pretty much this is it. Let's do it. Okay, so this is where we left off, inside Eden, just after we saw the final cutscene. And the one artifact we're missing is still bugged. You can't get it. They'll fix that in a future patch, they said. So I'm pretty sure we watch the final cutscene again and then we go.
We huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the Ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, A voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Command Center, Sweden. Coming, Command Center, Sweden. I repeat, Command Center, Sweden. Command Center,
Right.
Sweden.
Oh, goosebumps. Ready to go. After learning that the Stalkers had entered Eden, the Elder mysteriously wandered off into the zone. Yeah, because he knew they would find out. 2 months of searching later, the Stalkers discover his location.
1. We rescued Hammond. 2. We kicked the bad guys' asses. Why are we freezing our butts off chasing some old loony? We should be back at the Ark getting a little hero treatment.
Our victory parade will have to wait. Let's fetch him back before he gets himself killed out there.
The truth? That we're all his science projects? Nah, thanks. Let him run. We don't need him.
Tell that to the Ark. It's chaos back there. We'll drag the Elder back, force him to make things right.
And keep taking his orders? You're all grown up and able to think for yourself, aren't you?
Enough chit-chat. Let's go find the Elder.
I don't know if he's experimenting again. Like, he left when he knew that we were going to Eden. So my guess is he knows that we would find the file and that he was the employee there. And that he'd been lying to us. And not that he's afraid we'd come back and, like, get all upset. But that, you know, he'd be embarrassed that he'd, you know, or upset that we'd be upset that he lied to us, you know. He doesn't want to tell us the truth. We should still have all the same gear. Oh, we get to upgrade some powers. What is this? Hog Rush. What are we upgrading it to? Upgrades to Bear Smash. Knocks back enemies 5 tiles. Knocks out enemies for 2 turns. What does it currently cost? Oh, heck yes. Man, that's a reason. Man, if we hadn't spent these, we could have been upgraded. Corpse Eater. Eat organic corpses to restore hit points without using a turn. Well, it's the same shape as that one, though. We'd be using that. Good thing we, like, did everything and maxed out our level in the last one. Oh. What has Ducks got? Moth Wings? Wings of the Sniper removes range penalty. Thank you. Look at it. What's hers? Jump to any location. What are we currently using in that one? We're using Tree Hugger, which jumps into Tree Caster. Turns enemies into cover for 2 turns. Ooh, well... I mean, it's 2 turns. And it means they can't even shoot. This is amazing. That's pretty pog. Huge upgrades. Oh, I found out what was causing all the issues with the graphics, like last time. There'd been a graphics card, like one of the drivers. So when I had to open GeForce Experience, it optimized my games and set the graphics way too high on this one. I mean, it was fine to play, but obviously for play and stream.
For an ancient dude hooked up to blood bags, the Elder sure can move. Something's weird here.
It's the zone. Everything's weird here. Just keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah, seriously, I get it. Please stop saying that.
Alright, so we've got... This guy's got 18 health, and there's dogs. Whoa, these wolves have 36 health. Nice one, Nutty Pine. Alright, so we're going to have to pick these wolves off silently. Our stealth weapons combined currently do... not much, like all 7s. And with the twitch shot alternating, we've got 28. So we'll have to hog rush, bear smash on one of them. We're going to go have a little explore around first before we take that fight on.
Mind if I grab a little scrap on this manhunt? You know, for the Ark.
Alright, see if there's anything on the other side of the road. Seem to be any other enemies around this side, so I might just use the health packs as well. We've got a few, I believe, when we get into combat. Looks like it's just that fight over there. Nice easy zone to get us into it. One of the things oh, hang on. Okay, so we do have one straggler here. So that could be someone to reset, like help reset some cooldowns. Like I don't think the guy with the 3 dogs, I don't think we're going to be able to take him down, like take one of them down at a time. Because they'll get alerted when he falls. Possibly. I want to try and get height on some of these guys as well for the extra crit. We could definitely get up onto the roof over there for that one. I don't know about these guys though. I wonder what this place is. There's something on all the roofs. It looks like these big chutes, like they've got weapons. Are these weapons in here?
That's the Elder. Standing next to that mimer machine.
He's got company. Looks like ghouls. Wonderful.
Let's sneak in and say hi.
Your pain, your anger, your fear, all of it will melt away, old man. Join us.
This old man doesn't listen to the lies of ghouls. Step closer so I can tear your tongue out.
Join us.
We can take that guy out. Do we have cooldowns? I think everything's available, yeah? Yeah, okay, everything's available. So we can definitely take those 2 out. Can we get past this guy? Oh, we've got 4 here. So we want to go in loud on that one. I don't think any of them are far enough away from another one. No, they're all overlapping. So we can't take any of them out in stealth. So we're loud weapons straight away, but I don't think that guy's going to hear. So we might just, this might just be an optional fight. Where is this guy? Yeah, he's way far away, so he's definitely not hearing. Okay, that's an extra guy. So we had one roamer around the outskirts of there we'd have to take out. And then here we have the wolves and like some sort of wolf master. 36 health. No armor though. Come on. Oh, there's more guys. Okay, so we really have to do a bit of clearing first. Alright. Is that a tank? Yeah. They've added this charge absorb too, which looks really cool. Four armor on the tank. Oh, and there's a dude here. Okay. We need height or chem flares. Or both. Okay, so all of a sudden there's a lot of guys that need cooldowns used. Alright, let's just start picking them off then. That guy over there is too far though for this height. So we might just use a rush first. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright. Woman with the bear smash. Oh, okay, so there's an issue with that. Just a little bit of an issue. Don't get spotted doing this, ducks. At least we have 2 turns to get him up there if we needed it.
I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
It's not going to matter if we miss here because he's down for another turn.
Yeah! You ain't half bad for a newbie.
So the biggest issue is the knockback. He knocks someone out of range. Oh, there's an artifact right here. First new artifact. Hellraiser grenade. A mythical grenade that legends say could destroy cities. To prevent this power from falling into the wrong hands, the ancients devised a password system that required all 6 sides of the cube to be solid colours before it could be armed. Fortunately, nobody has been able to crack the puzzle so far. Chronicler Carsten.
Ooh, look at this. Some new type of grenade. It's hard to operate. Maybe if the colors match, it detonates?
Yeah.
That all you got?
Bullseye!
You did good.
Come on.
Okay. And his rush is going to come in great. I was watching some other creators' content of this after our playthrough, and some of the ways they were using the smoke is really clever, because you can't shoot in and out of smoke. So you can, like, if you rush all three of you guys in towards a tank, and two of them shoot, and then the third one drops smoke on everyone, the tank goes into, like, the enemy usually goes into Overwatch inside the smoke, and then you can run outside the smoke. He can't shoot you because he can't see outside the smoke, but then you can go into Overwatch on the outside, and as soon as he comes out, all three of you guys, you know, just open up on him. Alright, this guy gives us a cooldown back. Hey Linus, yeah, we got new internet. It's amazing. We want to use our twitch shots though before we kill a straggler. So we need to find someone else to potentially take out. A few months now. I don't think we want this main fight though. I think I just want to find like two people that we don't have to go loud weapon on. Use a twitch shot just to pick one off. Or, unless the tank over there is not going to come in if we go loud here. Can we get up on this roof? If we can get up on this roof. Oh, we can throw a flare. We can throw a chem flare and that'll give us double twitch shots, which will be... If we go loud, it'll kill pretty much everything, I suppose. So many enemies on the map, I love it. We can't get on that roof, so no height. I think we're just going to go loud here. So what's probably worse, the pod burner or the jumper? That means we'll clear the outside one who's roaming around. There we go, height. Okay, yeah, we'll clear the outside one. We'll take the height from there.
Hi there.
I wonder if we get upgrades to their silent weapons.
Serves you right!
Serves you right indeed.
Follow me.
Okay, so we definitely have range to a couple of them. We're probably just going to line up inside this corner then. Someone can be right in the corner because she's got the worst range at the moment.
this.
What are we looking at weapon-wise? I want to use the medkits out of combat if I throw a thing. Alright. Duck's got range to... Doesn't get a line of fire to that one though. Okay, it's fine. She has range. Okay, so if we twitch shot with a flare, she'll double crit that guy. So he'll be dead. He's dead anyway. Just with the twitch shot. We don't need to crit. That's disgusting. But a chance to hit will go down. That's all right. That guy's out of range, that's fine. Borman. So he probably has to go that guy. Can he get that one? He can go that one. Plus a flare. He can get it with one. We don't need to twitch shot. Or we put him down on the ground and he can twitch shot a different one and dark. So Selma can take out the closest one by herself with a flare. I think Duck can take out... Okay, that only crits to 14. So him and Borman take out that one, then it's 3v2. Means we don't have to have Borman downstairs. But it could be good to have a Hog Rush one. Yeah, it does, Linus. Like, that was when we played the original content, that's exactly what we thought. We still want the high ground. Alright, let's throw a flare then. Who's got the... the med kit up.